It's windy. My goodness, it's windy. We've had so much wind this year. Here it is the middle of June and we still have wind. It is time for another episode of Watching Giant Deer Antlers Grow. And these boys are putting on the shag. I'm telling you, they are putting on the shag. It's just amazing how much they're changing from day to day. I can see a change day to day, but from week to week, it's dramatic. And if you'll take and look at some of the video we're getting ready to show you this evening, and then go back and look a week ago or 2 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, you're going to just be amazed at what is happening with these boys. These boys are showing off, I promise you. We also got a lot of baby deer to look at. We've got, I think, about 18 babies right now, and I think I see, in looking over there, I think I see a little baby that was just born. I don't think that baby's got a tag. We'll take a look at it and see if that's happened or not. So we're going to have a few more going. It's just about over with, but we keep adding just a little bit at a time. And I'm sure we'll try to sell a few carrots if we can find Miss SplitEar. We'll see if we can't sell some carrots. She's always in the mood to buy. Let's get in there and see what we find. I tell you what, before we go in the pen, let's take a look at the brotherhood. You're not going to believe the changes there. Okay, we can take kind of a quick look at some of the brotherhood here in the yard because we have the big players here. Forrest is everybody's favorite player. I don't think there's a whole lot of doubt about that. And TC standing off over there. Kind of worried about TC yesterday. I didn't see him anywhere until late in the day, but he finally did come around. But the boy's going to get up there and move around a little bit. You can see that how their antlers have changed just this week. I'm going to go over and throw a little food out. I've got, looks like I've got 5 out here right now. Yesterday I had 7 or 8 bucks, and I think my one little baby doe. I'm going to get out here and just kind of set up a little bit where we can get a really nice, pretty little look at them and see what we've got. They're all starting to wander in here. TC's wandering a little closer there. Look over there. There's my beautiful Forrest over there. He's just relaxing, cleaning himself, primping a little bit this morning, getting all pretty for everybody. So, and when you look at 06, golly, what a beautiful buck he would have been. He's going to have 4 on that side, so would have been, let's say, an 8 point. And that other side, I think, was just about the same. So he's just kind of messed himself up. But he's a beauty. He's a pretty boy anyway. Look at this pretty boy right here, waiting on Jimmy. We have another windy morning out here this morning, but actually we were pretty thankful for it because it's going to be up in the 90s again today. We've got a beautiful shot, Mr. Forrest right there. You can see how wide he's getting. He's going to be he's got 6 points sticking up there now, but those last 2 on the end are going to split, and I think those other are going to split. I think he'll be a beautiful 10 point. Is what I think he'll be. Could possibly get out to a 12. They're going pretty good right now, but you can see that he's just absolutely going to be a beautiful deer. That's his second set of horns is what they are. Now, right back behind him there is 06, and which was his second set of horns also. Those deer are the same age. Obviously, they're just like any brothers. Some can be larger than the others. And Forrest caught some good genetics off of his daddy, TC. Now, we don't know for sure that TC's the daddy of that boy back there. We had 2 or 3 bucks in. It could be Bazooka. It could be a couple others. And that little buck back there was awfully small. He was also born in a pen. That's a high genetic deer, but he's not got big horns, but they're getting up there. And you just never know what he might turn into. Same situation with that little buck back there. Now, that might be that little guy's. I think it's his second horn also. I think he's got a white tag. Yeah, I think that would be his second set of horns also. So I think all of those deer right there, all 4 of those deer are all the same age. Could possibly be brothers, but now the 5th deer out there is TC, who's 6 or 7 years old. We'll try to zoom in on TC a little bit better and walk around over and go over and look at him. He's not too very wild. You can see how he's going to give us a little bit better look there. The sun is not very high early this morning, so we're getting a little glare in there, but you can still see how big he is. The sun's shining through the trees and trying to move around where I can knock a little bit of sun off this camera. When I do, it changes all kinds of things. But you can see that TC again is going to be a big boy. He's probably only going to be 7 or 8 points, but they're going to have really big horns, and he's an awfully big, beautiful deer. He's getting on up there in age, but yet he's staying very, 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 very healthy. And this little brotherhood right here has got 5 bucks in it. There's 2 or 3 other bucks that are simply not here this morning, but they are around and they're just fine. The brotherhood, I had 7 bucks here last night and 1 little doe. This is the brotherhood right there, and they're looking beautiful. And I'm still going to say the star of the bunch is my baby Forrest. And right there he is. Back up and take a look at those big, beautiful horns. Doesn't get much better than that guy right there. That is a beautiful whitetail buck. 2 years old. Gonna have some really nice horns. Buddy, you're my boy. Okay, I have my carrot bag, and SplitEars is reminding me of that old television ad, you know, where the store's getting ready to open for the big sale weekend, and the lady's outside and she's going open, 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 open. That I can't remember what store that was doing that, some department store, but that's kind of what SplitEars reminds me of, because she's here going open, 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 Jimmy, open, open, open. There you are, SplitEars. Hey, baby. Hi, baby. I'm telling you, I know what SplitEars is all about. I'll just let you look at SplitEars for a second while I shut this gate back. We don't want SplitEars. Oh, she's getting in the bag, and getting in the bag over my shoulder. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How you doing? How you doing, baby? Huh? How you doing, girl? Where's your baby? Is that your baby laying right over there? Huh? Is that your baby laying over there? You sure are, pretty girl. Yeah, let's go around over the other side, and then we'll get after the carrots. Okay? Okay. I'm going to see if I can get a SplitEar over on the other side where it's a little bit shady. It's kind of late in the evening. It's so windy, I had to wait till late in the evening. There's a pretty little boy right there. It seems to be doing good. Look at his ears. The ears are perfect. He's doing real good, laying right there just like his mama. You see that ear sticking up there, doesn't have the tag in it. Now there was another baby right here a minute ago. There's a baby right there. I think that little baby was just born in the last day or two. It's a pretty little doe. We're still having babies born every day. And I don't see that other baby, but I think there's a little tiny one over here somewhere. There's just so precious. There's one over here by the fence. Well, that's not the one. That's a little boy right there. Oh, there's a little tiny one right behind it. Just barely can see that little deer. I want you to look at the difference in those 2 deer. See that deer there? And that difference is just a few days in age, but you see how quickly they grow. They have to in the wild. They have to get big and fast quick, or bigger and faster. You can see that he's pretty agile on his feet. Yeah, he is pretty agile. I think this little guy right here, we can find him here. I think that little guy right there has no tag. No, that's a brand new baby right there. You see how tiny she is? She was walking a second ago. She can walk, but she is very tiny, she or he. We've been having a run of girls lately. I think we might have 8 boys and 9 girls right now. I think we may be 17, so we will see. Okay, let's look around some minute and we feed SplitEar before she goes crazy. There's another little baby girl right there. She is just standing right there at the gate. We're gonna go through that gate, so she'll probably take off running. We'll go over here and look a little bit. She just run over to the other side. There's another one. There's another baby. There's another baby right up there. They're basically everywhere right now. They're just all over the pen. Beautiful, beautiful little deer. Beautiful little deer. There they go. That one is tagged right there. That one's probably born yesterday. We have to watch in that other pen to make sure any of them hadn't slipped in that other side somehow, where they're not in there by their mama where they can eat. Okay, I left SplitEar over on the other side. Come here, baby. You want one of these? Come here. Let's SplitEar over on the other side. Come on, SplitEar, you better come on. Better come on, baby. Here she's starting over here. Here you go. Come on. Here you go. You want that? There you go. You can have that. Come here, SplitEar. Come here, babe. Hurry. Look at here what I got. Come on. Hurry on over here, baby. Come on, Ma. Come on. You need some carrots. This is like turbo power. Yeah, this is like turbo power. There you go, baby. There you go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Let's move this a little bit over here. In there where we can see you good. Yeah, get down that direction with that camera. There we go. There's my SplitEar, my carrot girl. Oh, you're gonna eat them two at a time? Eat them right out of my hand, huh? Eat them right out of my fist, a fistful of them. Aren't those good? Patchy's been feeding you fruit out of the garden every day, or vegetables out of the garden, hasn't he? Yes, he has. I know he has. You're so pretty. If you'll notice, most of the deer in the pen, they have very little ticks, if any, on them. And actually, the flies are really knocked down, too. We're using 2 or 3 different preventions on them this year. We're using some that little flies that get down in the larva, they get down in the ground and eat the larva in the ground before the flies hatch. They use that at the Kentucky Derby and quite a few places around. It's like $100 and some odd a month. They send us new bugs every month. Send the bugs in an envelope. And then we also put humeric acid down on the ground. And plus we're spraying, not spraying every day like we were. We're spraying probably a couple times a week is all right now. We'll see how it goes as the summer goes on. Well, you don't have any competition over there. There's a girl wants to come up and get one. She's just kind of afraid to come up here, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, that's what last year's baby. Yeah, that's last year's baby. There you go, baby. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. She said she's afraid to come up here. You feed them to me, boss. Yeah, she's afraid to come up here. You feed them to me. God, you're such a pretty girl, even though you are skinny. She says, I'm not skinny. I'm just trim. I'm trim. I have a movie star body. Yes, I do. A movie star body. How's your baby doing? How's your baby doing, huh? Your baby's doing good. We've got a couple bucks and one little doe that we're trying to nurse back to health right now. The little buck is probably really struggling more than the little doe is. The little doe, I think, is getting pretty good. She's wild as a March hare. She does not want to tame down at all. But she's drinking a bottle of milk every time I take it to her, full bottle, like 3 times a day, 4 times a day. And she's living at the house and really doing pretty doggone good. Really doing pretty doggone good. Yeah. Yeah, you're just getting all the carrots, aren't you? Nobody else is coming around. Everybody else is busy taking care of their babies. You need to eat a lot of carrots so your babies will be able to see good, right? Here, you gonna pick that one up? So I believe it will. So I dropped that one, Jimmy. I had to pick it up. Get close to the end. Oh, look at that little baby go. Saw his mama go by and he took off running. Where's your baby? Go get your baby and bring for me to see, okay? You did last week. Yep. That's all. That's all of them. That's all of them, girl. Yeah, you're such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yeah, you are a good girl. All right. Okay, that's one of the funnest parts of coming to the pen right there is SplitEar. She's just a doll, isn't she something? She is so precious. She is just so precious. All right. Got a little growth there on your neck, or what is that? Oh, I don't know if that's a growth or not. I don't know, a little something right there anyway. Okay, all right, we got the carrots all sold. Let's look at some antlers. Whoa, whitey and gumball.